the Bible can't change. Have you ever heard anybody tell you that? The Bible can't change when you got this Bible right in front of them and you're showing them and they're not even looking at it? They just tell you the Bible can't change, and then they'll glance. Not that they want to. They really don't want to look. Either that or they'll try to prove you wrong, and then they'll get to a certain point and then they'll discount their memory as being accurate anymore, even though they were pretty sure they remembered something when they went to look it up to prove themselves right, until they found out that they weren't, and then they just discounted the whole thing. Oh, it must have been my memory. The King James Bible can't change, right? Right? I'm seeing these changes in the King James Bible. Oh, the Bible can't change. Well, I'm seeing changes in the King James. What does your King James say here? Oh, I don't read the King James. The Bible can't change, yet you're reading a completely different version. And you're telling me that the Bible can't change. Oh, it didn't change the meaning. Okay. But oxen and unicorn is a definite change. Oxen have 2 horns. Unicorn has 1 horn. I don't want to hear anybody saying how many horns some rhinoceroses have 2. Why would you call it a unicorn then? I'm getting kind of tired of this. The Bible can't change, but you don't even read the same version that I'm talking about. Yet you're telling me that it can't change, or it won't change, or it hasn't changed. Well, there's warnings in the Bible about not changing it. So if there's warnings in the Bible about not changing it, why are they there if the Bible can't be changed? Come on. And I'm just so irritating. Look, ranges for pots. Ranges for pots. Your mother might have had ranges for pots, right? In the kitchen. But that's in the Bible. Ranges for pots in Leviticus. Way back in the Old Testament, they had ranges for pots. And everything whereupon any part of their carcass falleth shall be unclean, whether it be oven, carcass falling in the oven, or ranges for pots. They shall be broken down, for they are unclean, and shall be unclean to you. Ranges for pots. And like we already covered, satyrs in the Bible, right? Satyrs. But you don't get the distinct feeling that somebody's messing with you? Here, unicorns in the Bible, here you go. Unicorns in the Bible. See? You tell me. Judge not, lest ye be judged. Doesn't exist. But mufflers exist, mufflers in the King James Version Bible. Banquetings, is that a word? Banquetings? Oh, would you ever think about looking up frying pan in the Bible? You wouldn't, would you? Well, just in case, look, of course, there wouldn't be anything there, right? If you're looking up frying pan, right? But what if you make frying pan a compound word? Well, what do you know? Frying pan's a compound word. Hey, check this out. Couch. Everybody has a couch, right? Especially if you're going to college, you got to have a couch in your dorm room, right? While your parents take out a double mortgage on their house so you can go to college. Oh yeah, and possibly get a very liberal education. I got to have a little fun with this. Come on, look, there's aliens in the Bible, so don't be surprised when they land in New York City, okay? Oh yeah, and they're just there to take all your stuff. So it doesn't matter where you live, they're coming for you even if you're in the suburbs. After all, it's the Matrix. Oh, here's some more auto parts, tires. Oh, and the flat earth argument's over, folks. Planets are in the Bible. So the circle of the earth, forget that whole argument. Planets are in the Bible, okay? confectionaries, confectionaries, Easter, ranges for pots, we covered that, and satyrs, of course, we've already covered that. There's tons more. There's tons more. And what it is these folks that absolutely refuse to look at it and are going out of their way to avoid you for the rest of their life if they have to, because you might bring up a Mandela effect conversation and they don't want to deal with it. So what they're doing is avoiding you, and they're sticking their head in the sand, and they're telling you that you're satanic and lost because you're experiencing something that they refuse to even look at, talk about, discuss. Oh, it's satanic. Well, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Don't you have the power of God within you? Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. 1 John 4:4. Oh, I remembered that. How is that possible? And my memory is so faulty, isn't it? But I remembered that. I could rattle off a whole bunch of verses with references that I remember. But doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because the Bible can't change. Wake up. Wake up. It's changing.